Welcome to this week's dose of O2 from FiveTwo, a conversation designed especially for Sacramento entrepreneurs. Sometimes we need someone to light a fire under us, and every fire needs a little oxygen. Feel free to share this with your friends.
In our last video, we talked about the 6 chief parts of FiveTwo's developmental process, how we envision fueling a movement. This video, I want to unpack the first part, Jesus. You've probably heard the joke about the young Sunday school student who thought the answer was squirrel, but since it was Sunday school, figured it had to be Jesus. In Sunday school, the answer is always Jesus. While we might laugh at the joke as what's wrong with Sunday school, in reality, in life, everything really does start and stop with Jesus. But when it comes to everyday life, especially the life of a Sacramento entrepreneur, what does that really mean? How does that come to life in reality? Well, here's what we mean when we say it all begins and ends with Jesus. It means Jesus is our Savior. His life, death, and resurrection for us changed the world and rewrote our story. Everything flows out of Him, out of that. It also means Jesus is our model for life and ministry. We want to do what Jesus did the way Jesus did it. Not to earn His love, but to express His love. His was a relational way of life. By being present in the lives of others, we're able to share the life-changing presence of Jesus. That's one of the strongest ways we can live out the sacramental faith, one of the best ways to show respect for all. When you look at Jesus' life, one thing you see is how He discipled people so that they multiplied. He always started with the individual by calling him or her into relationship with Himself. He then formed community around them so they could experience life together with Him. He shaped them by being present with them in word and in action. He then sent them out to do what He had been doing, but again, always in community. He then called them back and continued the teaching and molding process. This way of Jesus discipling and multiplying is the way we're striving for in FiveTwo. The Wiki Conference is about gathering people so they get a glimpse of Jesus-style sacramental entrepreneurship for the sake of the harvest. The FiveTwo Locals are about identifying and shaping potential sacramental entrepreneurs to do some sharpening to start. The FiveTwo website is about providing relationships that lead to knowledge so that sacramental entrepreneurs can advance the kingdom in community that exceeds geography. At our core, we're about Jesus' relationships that rest in Jesus while doing what Jesus did. I have come to seek and to save the lost. Let me put it to you in Ephesians 2, verses 8 through 10 fashion. You have been saved by the grace of God in Jesus through a relationship with Jesus. That's what faith is, a relationship. This relationship is God's gift to you. You didn't earn it. And He's brought you into relationship with Him so that you do the good works in His name that He prepared in advance for you to do. So when we say everything starts with Jesus and flows from Jesus, we mean both our salvation and our sanctification, both our relationship of grace and our works of grace. Let me ask you this. Are you daily resting in the gracious relationship Jesus has given you in your baptism? Are you daily reflecting on how that relationship cannot be taken away from you, nor will God the Father remove it from you? Does that extreme love create confidence and thankfulness in you, releasing you to live not in guilt or condemnation, but in courage and freedom? It should. It really should. And the other side of the coin, what are the good works Jesus has prepared specifically for me to do? What sacramental entrepreneurial works does He desire me to do? For whom does He want me to do them? With whom does He want me to do them? Who do I need to invite to join me in this journey? Who would be honored if I invited them? Friends, the journey isn't just about Jesus, it is Jesus. He's not just the center of life, He is life. It all begins and ends with Him. When it comes to the fuel for the movement we're igniting, it all starts with Jesus.